How's it going, everybody? My name is Dushan, and today is a great day. I was able to gather all of the Gamestop collector's editions for the new Spider-Man game. That comes with the special box looking one that they had, that if you didn't get the main one, you can get that one, as well as the actual Spider-Man PS4 collector's edition. And on top of that, we got the Spider-Man PS4 console. So I have just all Spider-Man out today, and I was just thinking, you've probably seen the console all over the place, and you probably see the collector's edition, but you haven't probably saw the special thing that Gamestop was trying to do. So I said, why don't I just do a video on all of the stuff? This is kind of an after unboxing of everything, so let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the actual console itself. Now the console looks really nice. The console has a really nice red color gloss on top and pretty much a stained red body for the rest of it, and it just looks really nice. When you look at it, it pops out a little bit. I do feel that it should have just been gloss all over to make it look even better, like just crazy looking good. But you know, when you look at getting a regular PS4 for the same price and you have a chance to pick this one, there is no reason why you would not pick this one in a heartbeat. And then when we move on to the controller is pretty much like a crazy inverse color of the original red controller you can get for the PlayStation. So instead of just the white, or so instead of like the black buttons and all, you get white ones. So those look pretty nice. You also get kind of like white triggers and all that. And of course the middle stays red. And the PlayStation button looks a little bit different because I feel like this was different from the first one that I got. But one thing I don't like is some of these arrows that are kind of right here. Like I don't like the different, they look brown a little bit because they don't really compound against the red color of the controller. But the controller matches the console in a way that they both have that kind of matte stained red color. And of course with the console you also get the game. Now you don't just get the digital copy of the game, you actually get the physical copy. So when you think about getting this console for $399, not only are you getting a very good looking console and a very good looking controller, but you actually get a physical game that you can play, love, and trade in to GameStop or sell to anybody else. Like, it's not something that stays on your hard drive. Now, if you're looking for digital copies, I can't help you there, but to me, I always will prefer physical copies, especially if I gotta pay full price for the digital ones. Now moving on to the collector's edition for the Spider-Man game, you actually have not a lot of stuff that comes in here, and honestly I was kind of a little bit disappointed when this thing is like sold out everywhere. You have to really hunt to find it down, and you realize it only comes a few things. So the first thing that you're gonna see, you're gonna see that it comes with the art for the game. You know, that looks nice. Like, you always love an art book. Who doesn't like a good art book and everything? I collect them myself. And of course you're gonna get the hard steel copy of the game. You know, it looks nice. It matches the console and everything else with Spider-Man. And you get the biggest thing all, and that is the actual statue for the game. Now, I really like this statue. It looks really good. You know, I'm gonna be putting this up in the things I've been posting on Instagram. By the way, if you haven't yet, please add me on Instagram. But it just, like, it looks really good. It is not big enough, and that's kind of the only thing that I have an issue with. All right, so when I look at this for $150, my issue is that a lot of stuff doesn't come with it. The statue looks really nice. It looks one of the best, better ones I've gotten this year, especially when you compare it against the Marvel vs. Capcom one. But again, it is kind of small, and the fact that it only comes with 3 things, $150 is pretty steep. So this kind of gets a B+ for me. So now we move on to the actual special collector's edition that you would normally get at GameStop. Now, you can still go buy this one, and I believe it's $50 if you just want the box itself. I believe it's also part of a thing that they're doing. I forgot what the company is, but they're gonna be doing other boxes like this. And so let's kind of go over like why would you pay $50? So the first thing you're gonna see out of this thing, of course, is going to be the backpack. So now the backpack, honestly, is for a kid. It's not necessarily something for you. I mean, you can kind of sport it if you just kind of look at the outside. It's just a really dark blue. It doesn't really stand out as so much of a Spider-Man until you open the back of it and you see like the whole Spider-Man kind of logo and stuff. But I mean, it's for kids who are not really carrying a lot of stuff. Like, you will probably be hard to kind of put a lot of stuff in there. Maybe you could probably fit the console. No, you can't fit the console. But if you really try, you can probably fit the console. But you can probably fit everything else that comes in this thing. But it's not necessarily all that usable. It just looks really cool. So the next thing you'll probably be looking at is the Fleece Blanket. Now the Fleece Blanket doesn't look all too bad either. Honestly, it's actually pretty decent size. Even though I don't feel like this is something that might cover you all completely. But it definitely would be kind of hot. It looks really nice. You just pull it out, you have a whole Spider-Man thing. If you're a big Spider-Man fan, more than likely you'll probably put this on the wall, maybe pin it up and stuff. You probably don't want to get it like messed up or anything, so you probably will have it somewhere where it just will be out of the way. And that's cool. It looks out really nice. It'd be a nice wall decoration, but if you have a kid or whatever and you know they love Spider-Man, give them something like that would be pretty cool. Another weird object that we get is a Piggy Bank, and it's pretty much his hand. You just put coins in there and then you can undo it from the bottom. I mean, this thing is tiny. I don't think it's gonna be holding a lot of change. Like, it's just like, it's really just a prop. This could have been like a light or something that you could put on the desk, and I think that would have been a little bit better for the money. But I mean, it's definitely not doing me any good. I mean, my Piggy Bank is a savings account, so I can't put all the pennies I have in there and here and there. So the other thing I think is cool that I wish there's a pen for is this little booklet. The booklet looks really nice. Honestly though, it looks like something that you could probably go to Walmart and get from those back to school kind of things. Like, you could probably find a bigger one of this, but I mean, without them giving you a pen, it's just, again, like, I can't really use it. And I mean, it's cool. At least it fits in that small backpack that you got. Probably the one most usable thing, of course, is going to be this beanie. This beanie is just, I mean, it just fits on the head. It does feel like it also be for a kid, but even for my big head, I'm able to kind of wear it pretty nicely. It just fits kind of uncomfortable on the ear, so probably a little bit higher like that. There you go. I think this is what I can roll just for the remaining of the stuff. So it doesn't seem all too bad and stuff, but I mean, if you like beanies, you got a Spider-Man beanie. Last thing that comes in the box is a coffee mug, and I mean, this is probably the second most useful thing because, you know, who doesn't like coffee? But it's also one of those things where it's like, you know, if you keep using this, you're probably gonna mess up the sides of it and stuff. You know, the washing machine's probably gonna wash out the logo and all that, and you're just gonna be like really sad. You're not sure if you should do this. It should handle hot. Again, I haven't really tried it to see if I can actually use it on a day-to-day, but again, it's something you could throw in that same small backpack and stuff, and it's at least as usable, so some points for that. So when I look at how much this one costs, $50 isn't really a lot of money. But I mean, a lot of this stuff is really geared for a kid. This is something you will buy for like your son, or you buy a gift from somebody, you know, they love Spider-Man and stuff, and they have a lot of these extra stuff. And I mean, that's pretty much all like this will be for. It's not necessarily, would probably be good for you as the person who actually had enough money to buy this and try to be more satisfied and all that, so that's a little bit disappointing. So for this collector's edition, I kind of give it a B, just because it's something that you could definitely do without. I got it when I got it with the game, so I didn't know like there's any kind of special there. It's just $50, you just get it. I would like it more if all this stuff came with the other collector's edition, because then like having all that for $150, I feel like would make it like one of the best collector's edition you would get this year. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You know, live and learn. It's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I'm not sure if I can actually deal with that as long as I thought I could. So everybody, thank you for watching this video. If you really enjoyed it, please hit the like button and share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Also, remember, I got a merch store for cool shirts like this to make you feel all comfortable and stuff, and have the nice wording, yay, and other kind of stuff. So please subscribe, do all that, like again, appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Hopefully everything you saw today will help you make another better informed decision tomorrow. Thank you.